Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is Shivendra from Bangalore, India. You can hear some noise from the background. He is my son, and he is the motivation and inspiration, behind whatever we are doing. So I come from a corporate background wherein I have served in IT industry, and now very much excited and motivated about, working towards this community. I will be using, slides so that my message is very clear and apt. So here we are. So today I'm going to talk about how we, whatever challenges Almighty has given, how we are trying to overcome that, how we accept it, and now we are trying to create some social impact. I just want to run this so that you all can know how our world was before, we got to know my son is on autism, and that starts way back in 2006 and 7, where me and my wife met, and then we started dating each other. And that's how our world was, full of joy since the time we started seeing each other. We were thinking about the future, how our life would be, and then obviously about the parenthood. We never knew something has kept us in the treasure, something which would change our life, something will come unexpectedly. And that's how the journey of autism started with us. So when we got to know, when Krivi was around 2.5 years old, and we started seeing few of the initial concerns, which are the typical classic autism symptoms, we were really, concerned. We had denial in ourselves. It was not easy for us to accept that, yes, there are certain concerns. We didn't have anyone to talk about. In fact, whoever we had, we were thinking, should we really share whatever concerns we have? We always had, people will label our son, and there are social stigma. We were fearing we will be isolated from others. And then obviously the judgmental people, right? Then we had two options, right? We thought, what should we do now? Should we seek help? We reach out to the people who are aware of this, who knows about this, or we continue to keep ourselves in a wishful thinking and continue to wait and hope someday Krivi will be fine. There will be some magic and Krivi will be fine. Then comes our pediatrician. So that was a day when we went for a a routine vaccination for Krivi, and pediatrician has played a very important role in our life because she not only raised the concern which we anyways knew, but she talked about, no, you should take action, because if you take action then only something is possible. So early identification, maybe there was little clue to her, but she sent us for a proper assessment so that we can go through the assessment and we have the result, and then we can take proper action. She opened the doors for us for the different resources. She refer us to multiple people so that we get the right advices and we can take right actions. Then that was the day to remember, because until then we were still giving benefit of doubt whatever concerns we were facing, whatever pediatrician have told, but still we had a ray of hope. The first thing after assessment, and the assessment was, in fact, during the assessment also, the way my son was behaving, we were like, but happy. He is normal, hugs and kisses to the practitioner and the girl who was conducting the assessment. And we were like, okay, Krivi is fine. This is just small thing. But when the result came out, the word autism, it was an alien word for us. We didn't know that word autism, right? We didn't have any knowledge about that. And we were in deep shock. We didn't believe that, yes, something can go wrong in our life. And then the next thought was, maybe this diagnosis they haven't done properly. Let's go to different therapists. Let's do more diagnosis and all those things, and we start running pillar to post. Finally, when we met people, the only thing we realized, we need to accept. If we don't accept this, we can't do anything for our son. And that's how first we started seeking support from everyone. We tried reaching out to the positive thinkers. We reached out to right practitioners. We reached out to communities and the parents who are in this, who are in that journey. And then we started educating ourselves as well, because acceptance starts from the awareness. If you're not aware, you cannot accept the fact. And next thing we did was we started celebrating small victories. If Krivi started looking in her eyes, we felt that, yes, it's a victory. If we Krivi pick something, if he say blah, blah, anything, we started very, very small things. We didn't care about how the surrounding is, how the kids of the same age are doing. We completely stopped comparing, and we started celebrating all the small moments. And yes, this acceptance brought us the positive outlook towards the life, because there was a time we always in the negative spiral. What will happen? Why God has picked us? What did we wrong? These are very common thing, right? And then not only to Krivi, we gave ourselves empowerment. so that we can fight for Krivi, we can earn dignity for Krivi, we can earn respect for Krivi. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I think I had a problem with internet. Let me try again.
Yeah, because I was just checking from my end. There, I couldn't see any issues from my end. I thought it would be.
Should I restart or
You
start
can
from?
start from where you left. That's fine.
Sure, sure, sure. So, uh, the first thing what we started with the Twinkles, and Twinkles is nothing but a therapy center and open schooling, right? We founded way back in 2017, and currently we are supporting around 400 plus special kids. So the journey started with only Grivi, okay? And then we started reaching out to more people. In fact, people started reaching out to us. They heard our stories, and then they started reaching out to us. We we picked very right set of people. We picked 40 plus professional who are qualified, not only qualified, but who comes from a very emotional connect, because this is something we wanted to drive through empathy, right? The good thing, we started with this center not only supporting kids, but we started parenting counseling. We have a program called Heal Hurt, where we work with parents who are going through this journey. We give them strength, share our stories, so that we give them strength to overcome all the challenges what they are facing. This is our team, big team, who are well qualified. We work together, we fun together, we party together. What next? So with Twinkles, we are in this journey since last 7 years, as I told earlier. But what next? The next, what we are currently working on to strengthen the next thing, right? Because in this 7 years of journey, we could identify many challenges. We could identify, certain challenges at therapy center end, certain challenges at therapist end, and obviously we parents, because we are in this journey day out, day in, day out, and we totally understand what it takes to first accept this, and then to do something for the society. The few challenges what I talked about, yes, we definitely observe there are very, very limited collaboration between all the stakeholders involved. There is no analytical insight available, whatever data we have about the autism, whatever data we have about the kids, but there is not much analytical insights available. All the records are fragmented. I still remember the last assessment when we went to meet a doctor. I personally was struggling to find the right report, right videos, because some of the documents was there in the WhatsApp, some were there in the email, some maybe in the hard copy, but I could not find those at the right time. And yes, obviously, there is no centralized platform wherein all these can be plugged together, so that we have something which we can use anytime, which we can use anywhere, and that is more of handy. Now, why did it was possible? How this was possible to running Twinkles? First, to understand what autism is, then to accept what God has thrown to us, then to start something like Twinkles, and plan to start something like ability advocacy. Obviously, whatever currently we are doing, whether it is Twinkles or ability, the heart and soul is our Sankrivi. He is our biggest motivation and inspiration. Then he brought us the belief any obstacle can be turned into a stepping stone. Whenever we face challenge, whenever we get into any kind of a negativity, he comes forward and give us a strength. And because of him, we want to do something for him. Not only for him, we want to create a social impact which we can you know take take globally. He is the biggest influencer, because the way he take us to the places, he is very, very jolly, and he teaches what is inclusive and what is support. He understands certain emotions. When he understands, yes, we are worried, we are concerned, he give us support, he give us strength, right? And because of all these things, he are the real motivation and inspiration for us. all this was possible because of the resilience. And yes, living with him, staying with him, working with him for his better future, that teaches the resilience. The kind of impact one person can have, I can totally understand that. I'm a firm believer of even a one person can definitely bring the change and bring the inspiration. Now, how did we do that? Right? After accepting all these things, we created an environment, right? We wanted to give him an environment so that first he should feel confident, he should feel respected, he should feel, yes, I am cared, I am loved, right? First of all, we need to educate ourselves. If we can educate ourselves, then obviously we can create the awareness among other as well. Sharing knowledge is very, very important. Try to connect with communities, try to build network, try to share our experience, whatever you are trying, what is working, what is not working, that is very, very important. Then definitely the structured environment I talked about, right? There should be a clear schedule, right? These folks are hyperactive, right? We need to have a very, very clear schedule. We need to stick to the routines, and then obviously we should encourage the social skills as well. Role playing is very, very important because if we teach them by writing, if we teach them by book, it is really hard to make them understand. Maybe they will understand, but they won't learn. So that's where the role playing and the social stories elements are very, very important. We should think more about the strength. We should first understand IQ is not a problem, right? The problem is social communication and other areas. We should work on the strength. I can give you one example. There was a girl, she used to come to our center non-verbal, and now she is under vocal music training. We should learn and take strength from these incidents, these experiences, so that we can definitely overcome all these hurdles, whatever currently we all are facing. And not only kids, ourselves, we are also important. We parents are also important. We go through a lot of mental strength, negative spiral. We should take care of ourselves as well. And the best thing you can do is to connect to the community, talk to people, seek support, and stay away from all the negative people. We might hear a number of things about the kids. Please stay away. You will have to earn respect for them. Stay away from all the negative people. Obviously, communicating, as I said earlier, share your concern, share your whatever thoughts you have with them. And obviously, professional support is very, very important. What I have learned in this journey, until and unless we are connected to the right practitioners, right professionals, we won't overcome this. So that is again very, very important. So after this, we continued to explore. We didn't change. Earlier time, yes, we were concerned, we were worried, we locked ourselves inside the room. But then again, we went back to our exploration mode. We continued, started exploring world and, everything. This is again a very small video. And if you have any question, let me check. No, I can't see any questions as of now. Yeah. So this is something what I created to inspire you as well, to motivate you as well. But if you are seeing the recording after the live session, feel free to reach out to us for any questions you have, and we will be love to answer them. If you have any questions, as I said earlier, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.